is more still recovering from his injuries early tonight. Adam Hayes decided to do the job for him there. But regardless, as we move on to this number one contenders match of sorts, a rematch from the finals.
And here he comes, the epitome of wrestling, Rip Impact. Not much caring for the fans right now here at Cobourg. He's only got one thing in mind. And that is punching his road to immortality, punching his ticket as he tries to become the number one contender for Craneo X.
He already is the number one contender. He won the King of Kombat tournament fair and square, and he deserves his opportunity to fight Craneo X and
as someone who was in that ring officiating that match, I'm not going to say Rip Impact won fair and square. I watched that tape. I saw what he did. You saw what he did.
That's a great point, Kevin. Thank you very much.
I may not have seen it at the time.
And here he comes.
Now that right there is the man who should be the number one contender to that Grand Championship. Tyler Hill had that match won. Dude, again, it was my first night on the job, guys. I messed up, I'll completely admit it. I didn't see Rip's foot on the rope. Tyler Hill thought he had it won. Referee Brad Myers, senior official, came out, restarted the match. Rip Impact took full advantage and won that match due to some shady tactics.
Well, I will say this, you're right. You know, Kevin, you made a mistake. People make mistakes, you owned up to it, that's fine. The fact is I agree with you. Tyler Hill should have already been on the road to immortality. We should not be having this match now, but regardless, we're gonna find out who is the official number one contender for that Grand Championship, and I'm gonna put my money on right now, Tyler Hill.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Tyler Hill, but the fact of the matter is, he's not coming into this match at 100%.
No.
A little under a month ago, he suffered a massive concussion.
That sucks.
I was there in the building. His head was cracked open like an egg, fellas. It was not a pretty sight.
Well,
this is his first match back, and Rip knows exactly what he needs to do, and that's take advantage of that injury.
Maybe he shouldn't be in the ring in the first place. Maybe he should have just forfeited this opportunity and just given it to Rip Impact.
Hayes, you know what? Why didn't we give it to Tarek? Why didn't Tarek step in this ring then?
We already know that Rip Impact is already 2-0 against Tyler Hill. Why do we need to see this a third time?
The fact is that we know, but we don't know, and we need to settle the score. That's what tonight's all about.
Oh, but Tyler Hill going for a cover very early on. Something that is very not talked about when it comes to Tyler Hill is his technical ability.
Double leg.
But again, you combine that with his brawling, and that is a match made in heaven or a match made in hell if you're his opponent, Rip Impact, here tonight.
And to answer your question from earlier, Hayes, he was cleared by New Frontier doctors. He was given the green light, the thumbs up to be in this match tonight, and that's the heart of a champion. That's somebody we want to be the face of New Frontier.
Are they the same doctors that give Clay Wilson that friggin' powder?
Clay Wilson brought his own powder.
It was pre-workout. It was pre-workout. Completely valid. It passed every single drug test. But regardless, if you look at the head of Tyler Hill, you can still see, it's been stitched up, but you can still see a bit of that gash that is not fully healed. And that could end up being the real X factor in this match here.
Well, you know what? Regardless or not, that's a bullseye for Rip Impact to take advantage of. We know
Look at this, look at this, look at this!
Oh, Rip Impact able to fight out of that.
Wow, he's trying to end Tyler Hill's night right there.
Trying to drive him head first into that post.
Oh!
There it is. And then following it up with a knee to the back of the skull, Rip Impact already trying to take advantage of that injury. Both men fighting on the outside. There is no 10 count here in New Frontier, but if they want to pick up the win, if they want to claim the number one contendership, they're going to have to get back in that ring. Tyler Hill already looking a little bit dazed from those shots in the head, but a beautiful standing drop kick to Rip Impact.
He was dazed, but now apparently Rip is confused after that one.
I like that. That's not something I say often when it comes to Hayes.
Yeah. Oh man, tonight has been a great night for me. I don't know about you guys.
Tyler Hill seeming to be in firm control of this match.
This does not look like a man that only 3 weeks ago suffered that huge concussion that you talked about, and I was in the building that night too. It was a dangerous sight to behold. But look at Tyler Hill. Doesn't look phased, doesn't look confused, looks focused and ready to punch his ticket to immortality to face Craneo X.
Oh, and Rip trying to take advantage, ducking out of the way, trying to use the official. The official was just out of reach.
Well, and that's your epitome of wrestling, right? That's somebody who's, you know, a top-tier talent that has to use the ref as a scapegoat. It kind of makes me sick to see what Rip Impact's become. It's disgusting.
That's the whole thing with Rip Impact. He's talented. He's trained some of the very best in Ontario, if not the world, and he resorts to these tactics that, frankly, he does not need to resort to. Kick out at 2 from Tyler Hill.
Well, it sounds like a few members of our roster, they resort to things that they don't need to. I mean, one example would be Derek.
Absolutely not. We will see that later tonight after we pluck the feathers from Leighton Buzzard.
Yeah, will you be hiding behind Tarek as Tarek agrees with Buzzard about your fashion sense?
First of all, this is a $5,000 jacket we've established.
$5,000 rupees, maybe.
Oh, but Tyler Hill.
Look at that.
The power and strength of the Canadian bad boy dropping Rip Impact with authority. Going for the cover. We can have a new #1 contender. Not just yet.
You know what? Show me the receipt for this $5,000 jacket. I'd like to see it.
I lost it.
Yeah, of course you did.
Oh,
look
Rip
at this.
Impact.
Oh, come on. Let's get some control here, ref. This is disgusting.
Well, that's Hill's fault for leaving his jacket around ringside.
Well, where's Travis Moore?
It was
yeah.
a tripping hazard.
Yeah, Travis Moore was beat down by your boy earlier tonight.
Ooh, stiff chop.
You mean that janitor dude?
Wrestling.
Oh yeah, he sucked. It was great. We beat him. 8-0.
What's
He
this
took Tarek
we?
to his limit. Let's be
Yeah, let's be
Great
fair.
times.
Give respect.
What
where
is
it's
this
due.
we? You did nothing. In fact, it was great to see Buzzard kick the ropes underneath you and watch your jelly roll stumble all the way to the floor. You ask me, I did enjoy that.
I
Absolutely.
take offense to that. I am not fat.
Nobody said you were fat. Nobody said, all I said was jelly roll. I never said fat. Never once. You've got more of a Santa Claus figure going on. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you are a ho-ho-ho, that's for sure.
Hey, hoes get paid. I'm okay with it.
And Rip Impact continuing the assault on that skull with those repeated shots to the head. Tyler Hill starting to look like he might not be all there, but ducking underneath. Beautiful sunset flip to the epitome of wrestling.
Does that look like a man who's not all there? Tyler Hill is firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh no, he's not all there.
Well, in
Of
his years of deathmatch wrestling, he has learned to fight through the pain, fight through injuries when need be. Beautiful senton from the Canadian bad boy. And a kick out at 2 from Rip Impact.
You know what's amazing about Tyler Hill is after he lost that match to Decimato and he couldn't deathmatch wrestle anymore, we've seen the evolution of Tyler Hill. We've seen the wrestling ability that he actually has that no one ever could appreciate. And I, for one, am a big fan of Tyler Hill now more than I was of Tyler Hill then.
Can I say something?
No,
Well, I'm going to say it anyways. I'm a huge fan of Rip Impact,
of course you are.
and I think that he's going to win this match.
Oh, Tyler Hill!
Because of
Flying
things
off the
like
top
that.
rope.
Always knowing to be in the right place at the right time. Oh, just like putting that boot right between the eyes. This is it right here. Just count it. 1,
What a disrespectful
2.
pin. Tyler Hill's going to kick out of that, and he does.
That should have been 3.
Oh, but Tyler Hill, ever since retiring from deathmatch, after that match with Jesse Amato, he's made it a point to prove to everyone that he is as good of a technical wrestler as a lot of other people on the roster. Rip Impact has sort of taken offense to that. He still refers to Tyler Hill, all due respect, as a trash deathmatch wrestler. And frankly, to you and I, George, we both know that's not true.
No,
we
absolutely
know
not.
Tyler Hill can go toe-to-toe with some of the best technicians in Ontario.
You know what I hope one day happens, Kevin?
that?
I hope that Tyler Hill answers that Mark Ass Buster challenge, and I hope he puts punch, kick, chop, Tarek down. And I implore the matchmaker, like I stated earlier, I've been doing some scouting. I've got people waiting in the wings. All I'm asking is for an opportunity. Let's end this nonsense. Let's put those egos down as Tyler Hill is about to put Rip Impact down. What about that?
Driver from Tyler Hill going for the cover, but a kick out just in time from Rip Impact.
It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. Rip's been here before. He's good at being in the deep waters of a match. This is where he thrives, is being counted out. He's done that his entire career, and finally, he's standing up for himself when no one else believed in him.
And now all of a sudden you believe in him.
I've always believed in him.
Oh!
Trying to springboard off the ropes there, but Rip Impact taking full advantage.
And you know what Rip Impact doesn't get enough credit for is his striking ability. We always talk about his ring IQ and his hybrid style, but what about his striking ability? Like, if you got to get down and dirty, Rip Impact can do that as well.
Absolutely. Well, Rip Impact very much claimed to be the epitome of wrestling. He can do a little bit of everything. He does it all very well. Which again, why does he need to resort to these shady, dirty tactics? Sure, there aren't that many rules here in New Frontier, and sure, that favors someone who follows those tactics. But why? Just why? He doesn't have to.
Well, you know what? Again, I've only talked to the matchmaker via email, but I will tell you this: the matchmaker is a fan of those kind of tactics, those loose rules make for more exciting matchups, makes more exciting storytelling. So I guess the matchmaker, he enjoys those little variables that a lot of other companies take to heart.
Well, that's true. The matchmaker's a big fan of violence, just like that.
I believe he calls it wrestling redefined.
Rip Impact holding on to that rear waist.
You are on a next level of just babyiness tonight. Why don't you do the world a favor and mute your mic and maybe go home? Because I can tell you right now, Tarek very well may be buzzard later, but he doesn't need you in his corner to do it.
Rip Impact going for the cover after those multiple German suplexes with a kick out from the Canadian bad boy. Tyler Hill just will not die here tonight.
And that's Tyler Hill's motto. That's Tyler Hill, what Tyler Hill lives by. He lives by the sword, he dies by the sword. Tyler Hill's heart will have to stop before he gives up a chance to go after that grand championship.
Now, let's think about this. It's not only the grand championship.
Oh, look at Hill. Look at Hill showing Rip Impact no respect, and I love it.
I mean, why show someone respect when they don't show you respect, right?
Absolutely. Respect is earned, not given.
But as I was saying, these men are not only fighting for an opportunity at the Grand Championship, they are fighting tooth and nail to go face-to-face with Craneo X.
And again, think about what you just said. They're fighting for a chance to go face-to-face with Craneo X. Would you take that chance? I wouldn't.
Rip Impact, super kick to the head of Tyler Hill, but still kicking out. You gotta think, this might be re-aggravating that concussion that he suffered earlier this month.
Couldn't agree more. Are you going to say something or do anything?
I've been waiting for an opportunity to jump in, but I keep getting cut off. But what else is new?
Oh my God! Are you hearing this right
Oh! I'll jump in right there.
Hill
just
being
went.
turned inside out.
Shut up! That was amazing. Pin him right there. Get this man his official number one contendership and let him go to Immortality and fight Craneo X.
Well, he could have pinned him already. He's been down for over 5 seconds, but instead, Rip Impact's going to gloat. He's going to talk smack.
Nah, he knows what he's doing. He knows he has Hill right where he wants him. He's been doing this long enough. I have faith in him.
Oh, just spinning right in the face of Tyler Hill. And a spear from the Canadian bad boy. His crowd on their feet for him, but still a kick out at 2.
What a match, guys.
Absolutely. I knew this match was going to be amazing. I didn't think it was going to be this incredible. Dare I say right now, this match is the show stealer of the night so far.
Oh, but Rip Impact.
Oh, look at
what
this.
He's doing there.
Oh. Come on.
And that's exactly what happened the last time these two men faced off, too. And a kick out at 2 from Tyler Hill.
How do you kick out from that? I mean, Hayes has been kicked like that by most of his dates. And he survived, so I guess anything's possible.
I didn't know you talked to him, Francis.
Yeah, we have that exposed turnbuckle there. The official not able to wrap it up in time.
So right now, that thing is a weapon.
Rip possibly going for that ripcord, that fireman's face buster that has won him many matches in his career.
Look at this now.
Rip shot in the, and a beautiful thunder strike cutter.
There we go.
Hill, 2, and a kick out.
You have got to be kidding me. This building is about to explode right now. These fans are on the edges of their seat. And guys, we are witnessing something special. This whole card has been absolutely flawless.
They know what's at stake, these two gentlemen. The opportunity to main event the biggest show in New Frontier.
Whoa,
Wait a minute, what's this?
Somebody get this lunatic out of here.
Speaking of the grand champion, here he is.
And look at Tyler Hill not backing down. He's staring the beast in his face. He's looking the devil right in his eyes.
He's been in the ring with him before. He knows what this is all about.
And Tyler Hill taking it right to Craneo X.
Craneo X just
spin him around.
Oh my God.
Craneo clutch applied.
Oh no, he's got it.
Grapevine squeezing the life out of Tyler Hill.
What is happening right now? Hold on, what is going on?
It's not like Craneo X won the match. He wasn't a legal participant.
No, but the ref is the ref.
Whoa, look at this.
But Craneo continuing the assault on Rip Impact.
What?
Are you kidding me right now? This is a work of Pretty Ricky, I guarantee you.
We got to get somebody out here. This is insane. We got to get help out here.
No one's in a rush to come out here and deal with Craneo X, even the referee.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, look at this.
No.
Oh my God. Wow.
No, the official, Chris Holler, feeling the rage of Craneo X.
Craneo X is just unhinged.
And this is just about sending a message when it comes to Craneo.
I don't understand.
Stop spitting everywhere.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, Ricky is just making sure that there is no road for Immortality 2 for anybody. Not for Rip, not for Tyler, not for anybody on this roster.
Where is the Matchmaker right now? By now we would have heard something. We gotta. If anybody's had contact with the Matchmaker, did you get an email?
He does not talk.
I mean, in my opinion, Rip still won the King of Kombat tournament. He should still be the #1 contender.
Oh, this is bullshit.